Want Ben to stop singing With Arms Wide Open by Creed? Then send some abuse to our Twitter, @FromAHat. That should shut him up.
Probably shouldn't tap microphones.
That's how we check it's on.
You're not supposed to tap or something. You have to blow into them. I learned that in music class.
Well, I didn't go to music class.
Well, you probably should have, Benjamin. You probably fucking should have.
Welcome to From a Hat, the show where we draw a topic out of the hat, just like it says in the title. I'm Ben.
I'm John.
I'm Phoenix.
Alright, just as a little behind the curtains note, we tried recording with 2 microphones today.
Yeah.
Yep.
We couldn't figure it out.
2 professional microphones.
Because we're stupid
Yeah,
as
it-
hell.
It got too frustrating.
So we're using the Guitar Hero microphone again.
God,
Yeah.
we are just...
One day we'll get it, you'll see.
One day we'll be good at this.
We'll have professional microphones.
Yeah, one day, far away. Anyway, John, do you want to draw the hat?
Sure.
I'm giving you the hat anyway.
What'd you get? I got vampires.
Blair!
Blah.
Evan, tak, yo blah!
I do not say blah, blah, blah.
So what? Is
Has
there a
anyone
song?
seen that? No one's
That's,
seen that's
Hotel Transylvania.
It's actually only Adam Sandler movie that's really good.
How
Fuck
dare
you.
you?
Have you
Absolutely.
seen Funny People?
The Wedding Singer?
Okay,
Freaking
Wedding Singer's good. No, he's old. Yeah, like
Billy
further back.
Madison.
Funny People!
Funny People's really good.
Funny
I
People
haven't
is
seen
a
Funny People.
is a lovely
I don't
take.
like Adam Sandler
Barely
at
a
all.
comedy.
It's not a comedy
I
at
don't
all.
like Grown Ups. I don't like Pixels. I don't like.
Oh, you didn't like Pixels?
Fuck you. Pixels sucks.
I'm not defending him on that.
What about Sandy Wexler, his new Netflix series?
No.
Hey, here's an idea.
Sorry, it's not a series.
Hey, here's
movie.
a fucking
Yeah.
idea.
No.
Let's get back on fucking topic.
Okay, so
What theme do I use?
oh,
Because I'm thinking about just using a song about vampires called Bloodlines.
I was gonna say just the True Blood theme.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, True Blood
I
theme
don't
song.
know True Blood.
Neither do I.
Yeah,
Then-
they have sex a lot in like the dark and
Stop
middle of
talking
nowhere.
into the fucking cup you're drinking from, you cunt.
But I like water.
It's pretty good, right?
It's very good.
Fine, True Blood theme.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so,
So Adam Sandler plays a vampire in
In,
the hit movie Hotel
uh,
Transylvania and Hotel Transylvania.
They're
2.
both really good.
He plays Dracula, right?
Yeah, he does. I think.
And
he
he's
does.
got a hot daughter who has a baby.
Yeah, in the
named-
second one.
Yeah. Named Mavis. She's a total babe. Thank you. That's our time.
It's
we'll
a bit.
see you next
It's a,
time.
I find that movie a bit weird because she's like 900 years old. And
Yeah.
the husband's like 23.
Yeah.
It's a bit
well,
like-
that's always the trade-off with vampires.
I know, but it's like.
There's always that creepy age gap, like in I hate to mention it because it's not a popular thing, in Twilight. There's,
Oh yeah, right.
It's super-
Yeah.
He's like hundreds of years old,
He's
and
only-
she's in high school.
He's
Yeah.
only like 100 and something. Like wait, no. When did
He's
the
only
Spanish
100
Inquisition-
and something. And
I
she's
just realized he's probably like 200, right?
Mm.
Like,
200 to a 16-year-old. 16 or 17?
17.
17? Yeah.
but I assume, I can't be certain because I don't know how vampire stuff works
I do.
in Twilight.
I
at
do.
least. Of course you do.
They shine.
They do shine.
Shine bright like a diamond.
So he died
Shine
when he
bright
was like
like a
17. I think he's permanently in that state. Like he's mentally, physically, everything. He's in that state. So
Yeah,
he
yeah.
never.
well, yeah,
really
because his body
ages.
is
Except for his butt. His butt ages.
Yeah.
Did anyone know about that movie?
Vampires suck.
Vampires suck.
Oh, okay.
It's a rip-off of Twilight.
I've
It's
not
like
seen
scary
Vampires
movie.
Suck because I have a rule against watching shit.
I know.
Yeah, it's
Says the man who's watched Twilight.
still a better love movie than Twilight, but really, you know.
But yeah, no. So I assume that Edward died as a 17-year-old or whatever,
Well, yeah,
and
'cause-
remains that way. Which means that technically, if you were to go with that,
Your court.
Bella like only turns into a vampire a few years after, so she'd probably be older than him mentally.
Okay, he's capable of mentally aging, Phoenix.
Yeah, I
He's
think
just
so.
not physically capable.
I don't think so. I think
That's not how the brain works.
Yeah, but it's a vampire brain. It's different.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
He died.
Oh, wait,
brain
in-
stops
in-
working,
but
and
in
it's
Twilight,
rebooted
I-
as just
'cause-
what he's in.
Okay, in like vampire real world, I think they're dead, right? In
Yeah.
Vampires
real band.
are deceased, yes.
Yeah, so in Twilight they're deceased?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so they actually... Alright.
Dracula's not deceased, though.
The art of becoming a vampire kills you.
Okay. I don't
Unless
know if it
you're
was different in
Dracula.
Twilight.
The conversion requires you to die.
Oh, so you... Wow,
Unless you're Dracula.
she had sex with the dead guy. That's a bit... I did not know that. Okay.
I mean,
Bella did, whatever her name is.
so normal in vampires.
I know.
Happens constantly. Have you seen Being Human?
That's a great show. Oh.
It's a whole show about Have you seen True Blood? It's a whole show about vampires fucking.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm talking about Bella and... Yeah, Edward, whatever.
Yeah, Edward Cullen,
Yeah,
Bella Swan.
yeah.
Bellatrix Lestrange.
Yeah.
Don't know about that.
Edward Furlong.
He died in Harry Potter.
Who? Edward Furlong?
No, the
Oh.
Ed, guy who played Edward.
Yeah, Robert
Oh,
Pattinson.
Robert
Pattinson,
He's
yeah.
Cedric Diggory.
Yeah.
And then it's like, there's my breath!
Did you know when he went...
My breath! And then the guy like cries with his dead son in his arms, and it's like, yeah.
they start clapping and they play the trumpet.
Yeah, and they're like, "Doo, doo, 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 doo," and it's like, guys.
Do you know how he
guys,
got that
stop.
part? Whatever his name. He lied about going to university. Going to is it Cambridge or university? And he's
Cambridge
like,
is a university,
or whatever
John,
it is.
yes.
Yeah, he lied about going to Cambridge, and they're like, "Oh, you went to Cambridge. All right, we'll hire you."
Yeah, you're in.
Yeah.
Dracula doesn't die.
Doesn't he?
No, the way Dracula becomes a vampire is he's like this big like conqueror warlord kind of thing. He does the whole putting people on stakes, and when he's in battle, his wife ends up dying.
Hang on. Fuck you. That's not the real thing. That's Dracula Untold.
No, this
You
is
No,
cunt.
because
that's
this
a real
is
story,
Bram
isn't it?
Stoker's Dracula. This is Dracula Untold. Tells that part of the story.
I thought that's the story of Dracula. That's
Yeah,
what I
his
thought. Yeah.
wife dies and he curses,
Yeah.
like he rejects God, and as a punishment for that, God curses him to an eternal
Yeah,
life
it's based on
without his love.
Okay, well, it's not
It's
Dracula
based
Untold
on
then.
it's based on the story of
Vlad the Impaler.
Because Vlad went crazy because his wife died. I think.
I thought Vlad was always crazy.
No,
'cause
he
impaled
was like
people.
he did kill people, but when I think when his wife died, he just went
Yeah,
crazy.
he went crazier than impaling people still alive, so
Yeah,
that the
that's-
Turks would see living people
Yeah,
on poles when they entered.
That's pretty
Transylvania.
crazy.
so.
He went a step beyond crazy. He entered what we like to call the Twilight Zone.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Dracula Untold. Was that any good?
I like
Never-
it.
Is that the newer one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it.
I have. I think it's okay.
I didn't like the Lord song in the trailer, so I didn't watch the movie.
Fair. That's
I didn't know there was a Lord song
that's
in the
why I
trailer.
There
haven't
is.
played Assassin's Creed Unity.
That's why, is it? Not because it's a shit game for wankers. Hashtag shit game for wankers.
Who plays Assassin's Creed still?
Me.
Like playing Call of Duty still.
I do.
I don't.
Hey, Call of Duty is still one of the biggest games.
Man,
out
fuck
there
you.
for
Assassin's
the
Creed
reason.
Syndicate's
No.
great.
Is it? No, I'm not playing it because I got sick of
Aside
it
from
really quickly.
Aside from how they're like, we've got two protagonists. Except, no, you don't. You've got one protagonist stretched into two people.
Yeah, I don't play them anymore. I played the first.
I got Revelations free on Xbox One,
Yeah,
so I'm
I-
playing it.
Revelations
I'll play
is
'em.
great.
Yeah.
Not the topic.
You're right. There's vampires.
Vampires, right?
There's,
Sorry.
there's a whole bunch of side quests in Assassin's Creed Syndicate where you got to hunt down things,
Yeah.
and I think vampires are in that
Of course they are.
because he hunts down Spring Heel Jack and it's like, was it Spring Heel Jack or wasn't it? We don't know. And I'm like, that's just
Wait,
a bloke.
Is Assassin's Creed Syndicate in France? or
No,
something?
Victorian England.
Yeah.
Unity is in France.
Oh, Unity's in France. Sorry, there's so many of them now.
Oui, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah, and
Oh, mon
Unity
chéri.
is the one that had
What's the one that everyone hates? Is it
Unity.
Yeah, Unity.
yeah, everyone hates it.
Unity and 3.
Why are we still on Assassin's Creed?
I don't know.
Because it's more entertaining than vampires.
But we gotta go back to vampires. So vampires have pale skin. I don't know why. That's cool.
I like the version. I like how in Being Human they just ignore that.
Yeah, no, actually, it makes them more human.
They're like, let's none of the vampire, like some of them have pale skin because they're British, but the main vampire, Mitchell, I call him
Yeah,
Michael. Mitchell,
Mitchell.
is tan,
Kind of.
Sure.
and he's just walking around, and it's like, I can't. Why can you go in the sun? I can go in the sun. I'm sensitive to light, so I've got to wear sunglasses.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
See, the thing about it, right, is vampires are usually pale because they're dead.
Yeah, because they got
Yeah.
no blood flow.
Yeah, exactly right.
What makes
So,
sense to me in being human, like, if you drink blood, like, if a vampire hasn't drunk blood for a very long time...
They go pale.
They go pale.
Right, yeah.
Right? And then when they have blood, they look normal.
Yeah.
Which would be cool. I don't think that's in being human, because they can survive without blood, can't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, it's the main plot of the show.
Yeah,
John,
it is, I know, yeah.
Is the main vampire's like, I've sworn off blood again. This is my 12th try.
I like Adventure Time, Marceline the Vampire Queen.
She's more of a fucking demon.
Kind of.
Her dad runs hell.
Yeah.
Really? That's
yes.
pretty cool. I didn't know
Well,
that.
he runs the Nidosphere, which is
Hell.
hell.
Oh,
It's
okay,
a demon realm. He's king of the demons. She's half demon, half human, and becomes a vampire hunter.
Wait, she does?
Yeah. This is like there's a whole 5-episode block just based on Marceline's past,
Oh.
and her actual story is she's half human, half demon. The only ability she got as a half demon is the ability to suck souls.
Jesus,
Right?
Okay.
That's a euphemism.
Yeah. And she lives with a group of humans and hunts vampires. And when she hunts the vampire, she sucks their souls and gains their vampire abilities, which is what allows her to fly and stuff like
So
that.
she actually isn't a vampire.
No, because when she fights...
Then why the fuck are we talking about?
She is a vampire. I was about to get to that. The last vampire she fights is the vampire king, who bites her on the neck, turning her into the vampire queen before she kills him.
Okay.
Oh.
So she's like 1/3 human, 1/3 demon, and then vampire as well. Yeah, like a third vampire.
She sounds very badass.
Oh, she's awesome. But
plays
it's
the bass as
hilarious that she doesn't need to drink blood. All the other vampires drink blood in it. That's like their whole gimmick. But she's like, I drink red. Don't need blood.
Yeah, she drinks things that are red. She drinks the red thing.
She drinks the
she's
colour
not-
out of
She's not
things.
completely human.
Yeah, and she's not
Or
completely vampire.
she's not,
yeah.
and she's like a demon, whatever. So I guess she doesn't need to drink blood.
Yeah.
She just drinks the red off
It's
of
like
apples.
Yeah.
You know, like
Blade.
he's like half human, half vampire. Except for wait a minute, but he still has to drink blood. I forgot about that.
Does he?
Yeah, he does.
Doesn't he wear who's the character that wears sunscreen in that?
Gary.
No, I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name. But
Jerry.
The main guy. The main bad dude.
Yeah.
Garcon.
I don't know.
You're
The
looking
first
at me.
one,
You asked it for a name. I'm giving you names,
I don't
man.
know the guy.
I was
I think he's
asking Joe.
ginger. I don't know. I can't remember.
Rupert Grint.
Rupert Grint.
It's Rupert Grint.
Let's
Yeah.
call him Rupert Grint.
Rupert Grint, the Vampire King. Blair.
Blah, blah, blah.
Who do you think the coolest vampire is?
Matt from Eddsworld in that one Halloween special.
Okay.
Just 'cause, like,
Not gonna argue.
I'm a vampire.
I had to think about
Blah,
that.
blah, 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 blah,
Blah,
blah,
blah,
blah,
blah, blah, blah. I had to think about that. I was like, what are you talking about? That's ages ago.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm trying to think of a good vampire except for Dracula.
I mean, Vampire Lestat from freaking Interview with a Vampire is pretty cool.
Oh wait, I
I haven't
changed.
seen that.
It's
I really
just a
want
pretty
to see.
boy.
Yeah.
It's just a pretty boy who drinks blood.
There's two answers. There's two correct answers.
Okay.
Answer one is Alucard from Helsing,
Right. Pretty
What
pretty
about Alice
fair.
Cooper from that movie?
from Alice Cooper.
He was a vampire in some vampire movie.
Well, my second option was Batman from most different versions of Batman.
He turns into a vampire?
There's like so many stories where Batman's a vampire, mate.
Really? I didn't know that.
There's a point.
I know when
In-
he turns into a bat. I heard about that. I've seen that one.
The coolest vampire is Nicolas Cage from Vampire Bites.
Oh my god, yes.
It's not.
But I thought he wasn't. He just thought he was a
Oh,
vampire.
sorry, it's Vampire's Kiss.
Stop.
But he thought he was a vampire. He
Yeah.
wasn't a vampire.
What are you talking about? He was totally a vampire. He was just waiting for his teeth to come in, so he had to buy fake plastic ones.
Oh god.
I hate you.
Not the one that has the A B C D okay. F G.
Yeah. He also has a
I
bit
hate
where he actually buys fake plastic vampire
Really?
teeth to bite into people.
Oh my god.
And he's at the shop, and it's like they've got like ceramic ones to put in, and they're like really expensive. And he's and then he sees the plastic ones, and he's like puts them in, and he's like cheapy. It's awesome.
I hate myself.
I
Anyway,
love Nicolas Cage.
but yeah, fucking like this first thing. Whenever they started, they used to do DC Elseworld stories, which are like,
okay.
meanwhile, somewhere in the multiverse.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
So, like, one of the more popular ones they did, and one of the earlier ones was Batman. I think it was called either Darkest Night or Blood Rain, where he's a vampire.
Oh yeah.
He gets bitten by vampires, and he hunts down and kills some vampires, and then eventually he goes crazy. Or there's the much better and much more entertaining Justice League Gods and Monsters, which is a cartoon movie, and in it, the Batman of one Earth, because the whole gimmick is, what if the Justice League were different? So Wonder Woman was... Yep.
That's how the movie starts.
What if the Justice League were different?
Instead of crashing on Kent Farm, Superman crashed on the border between Mexico and America and was raised by immigrants.
God.
He's also Zod's son,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
and
Cool.
he doesn't know anything about Krypton as a result. But he's just like, I care about immigration, and I'm also superpowered, so you better fucking be nice to me.
Right, and is Batman a vampire in that?
Batman is a vampire, voiced by Dexter, and he's
Wait, really? The guy who plays
Yeah.
Dexter?
he does a very good job of it, because that version of Batman is Man-Bat, Kurt Langstrom.
Oh,
But his formula, instead of turning him into a giant bat, he becomes a vampire. And the version of Wonder Woman in that film is just Doomsday's wife.
really? That's weird.
She's like, you killed my real husband, Doomsday. No,
Yes,
not Doomsday, fucking Darkseid, or whatever his name is. The big guy.
Yeah.
She's like,
Darkseid,
you
he's
cunt.
the worst.
I'm going to Earth. Gonna fuck Steve Trevor.
It reminds me
Right.
of Flash Reverse, where his point was it?
The Flashpoint
Pro-
paradox. Or
Yeah.
whatever, yeah.
Flashpoint Paradox. Where Batman is Batman's dad.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Actually, that's
Let's
pretty
get
cool.
out of this stupid comic.
Actually, it's
stuff
actually
for a
really good.
second.
Fuck
movie.
you, comics
it's a
are
good
great.
movie. No, it's a great
No,
movie.
no, but this stuff is stupid.
Okay.
Underworld.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen the new one.
Oh, we're doing this, are we?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are.
We're
Underworld,
bringing
the
this
first
up.
one is great.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
It's
is.
the most 2003 movie I've ever seen.
Exactly.
Yeah, that
that's
doesn't
why
mean
it's
it's bad.
2003 was not a good year. Evanescence are not a good band, no matter how much you think they are.
Hey,
Evanescence had alright
they had some
songs.
good songs.
They did the soundtrack for the
Linkin
Daredevil
Park were
movie.
good. They were 2000s,
Yeah.
2003. Yeah, Linkin Park. That was
Fucking hate 2003.
I love 2003.
I like 2004, but from 2000 to 2005, they were all good years.
There's a scene in Underworld
Except
1.
2001. we
There's
forget
a
that
scene
one.
in Underworld 1 where Big Chief Werewolf cunt has
Yeah.
a fucking hidden blade.
Yes.
That's
Wait.
stupid.
I
Oh
mean,
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Why is that
cool.
stupid?
That
It's
was
awesome.
fucking
Because
cool.
it's the most stupid weapon in the world. He's
That
like,
means you hate
I'm-
Blade.
Yeah, I do.
I love
Oh my
Blade.
God.
They-
Blade is dumb.
That's so good. It's introduced, the comic book movie thing because they had.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did because they tried so many other things that it fucking failed.
No. What happened was they fucked it up with Superman. So you're like,
Yeah.
oh, let's not make a comic book movie for a while. Oh, let's make Blade. And then they made Blade. And you know what
everyone
happens?
loved it.
And by the time they get to Blade 3, they're like, oh, this is shit.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure it's
it
called
was.
Blade
It was
Trinity.
Trench, yeah,
Yeah.
Blade Trinity.
No, it's
Um,
shit because it's shit.
It is shit.
Yes.
But Ryan Reynolds was
One
good in it.
thing. Jesus. One thing I liked about Underworld was the idea that with vampires, the werewolves created bullets that shot ultraviolet.
No, they didn't. They stole... Oh, wait. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
I was about to say, no, they didn't. They stole the technology from the vampires, but no, the
It's the
vampires
other
just
way
reverse
around.
engineered it.
Yeah, but it's like bullets with ultraviolet in it, and that's like you can see the ultraviolet,
Oh my
and it's
God.
like that's not how that works.
No, that doesn't
we,
work
We
like
can't
that.
see ultraviolet.
No, that's not
in
how
our
the
colours.
light... That's not how lights work.
Yeah, but it
Right,
was pretty rad though.
Here's an idea. Why didn't they just make a fucking suit?
You mean?
Why didn't they just strap a bunch of ultraviolet lights to the back of a
It's
werewolf
just
Yeah, I know.
and put him in a big coat and have him
Because-
flash them?
because
it doesn't
looks
get in their
stupid.
bloodstream.
Because it looks stupid. And
Yeah.
The whole movie looks stupid.
It looks amazing.
It looks like it was edited when someone fucked up the fucking white balance.
The best one's 3 though.
Which one's that?
That's the prequel.
Oh, you mean
Really? I didn't like the prequel
Really,
that much.
Rise of the Lycans was rad.
I didn't like
Rise of the Lycans,
Lycans.
where they kill off the main villain of Underworld 1 and then he's alive
Yeah, and he's
for no
alive,
reason.
yeah. He's not alive for no reason. It's a prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's alive for no. They kill him for no reason. So therefore, it's like, how did he survive? How did he survive being murdered?
They tell you in the first movie.
How?
He didn't actually get murdered.
He didn't.
It was a trick so that one of the guys would be in power, and then he cut off the part of his arm to be like, I've got proof I did it, but the proof was only like a tattoo.
At the end of Rise of the Lycans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his face?
Doesn't matter.
The guy who looks like Davy. He looks like Davy Jones, but he's not.
Oh.
No, he is Davy
he
Jones.
is Davy Jones. Yeah.
Victor.
Davy Jones.
Right.
Right.
Tentacles.
Gets
Yeah.
burnt in the sun
Right.
by Lucian. Right. That's how that movie ends.
I don't remember that part.
Lucian chains him up and burns him alive in the sun. And then at the end of the movie, as Lucian's running off to start the whole werewolf revolution, somehow Davy Jones is not burnt and is alive and just goes into his little stasis chamber. And then wakes up in Underworld 1.
No, he burns the daughter.
No,
Yeah,
they burn the daughter. And then he's like, "Oh no, you killed my one true love. Now I'm gonna kill you in revenge."
Yeah, I thought they had a sword fight and then he escaped.
Yeah.
No,
that's how
he
I
killed him.
remember it.
I don't remember him killing him because I remember him going in the coffin and going, "Wake me up," blah, 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 and then going in, and that's the end of the
He
movie.
Lucian
"Wake me
murdered
up
Davy
inside."
Jones.
Wait, is that the end?
No. Lucian murdered Davy Jones in that
It was.
film, and then he's alive, and it's not explained why. I'm like, okay.
I didn't think
How?
he did. I'm going to look at that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
positive he didn't
rewatch
kill
it.
him. I think
But,
he fell in the water or something, didn't he?
He stabs him like through the brain, and he burns him in the sun, and then he throws him into the ocean, and somehow he's alive.
Sounds like you know this movie more than
us.
than someone who than
I've
us.
watched
and you
it.
don't like it.
Yeah, I know, because when I don't like something, I have to study it. I have to understand it.
I love it.
Sure.
I love him. Has anyone seen the new one?
No,
I haven't.
I want to.
I'm not
I
watching
don't
that
want
shit.
to either.
I was gonna see it at the movies and I just missed it.
Apparently, because I remember the one before, the storyline's just gone off. It's
Oh,
not
man.
following the. So they had the daughter and
Yeah.
all that,
The daughter's not in it.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
why.
just gone off. Which
What the
is
fuck was the
stupid.
point of introducing that character?
I don't know. It was
She was
silly.
bad.
I saw the trailer. And I was like, wait, where's the daughter?
She was like
shit. No?
2/3 vampire, 1/3 werewolf, and
Isn't she the daughter of what's her face and what's his face?
The main two characters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Celine and
Michael.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
Actually,
I want to
that
say
movie.
Michael.
That one was alright. I didn't mind it. I was
So
like, yeah,
shouldn't
that's
she
pretty
be?
Yeah. She's 2/3
Shouldn't she
vampire.
just be a hybrid then? Because Celine's a hybrid or something.
No,
good. No, Celine's a vampire.
He's a hybrid.
He's a hybrid.
Yeah, but she's got super vampire blood.
Does she?
So?
She drank She drank the old guy, the regular immortal man's blood.
Yeah.
Oh really? Oh what? Oh, that's right. Are we talking about the second one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because in the second one, she goes on that boat, and the immortal man who somehow dies.
Yeah, that made no sense.
How did an immortal man die? That's another reason I hate these fucking films. They don't establish what immortal is. So instead, she's
There
like,
is a
I'm just going to drink this immortal man's blood, and now I can go in the sun?
Yeah, that was a bit weird, but what?
Am I a super
I
vampire?
gotta rewatch it because there probably is a reason why
Yeah,
he
she's a
died.
super vampire. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that made no sense. And now she could hurt him because she was super. Was that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm just going to tear the first werewolf's head off. Why can't he regenerate from that? He survived being locked in a cave underwater for centuries. Why can he not survive having his head torn off?
I mean,
Why can't he
could
just
you?
No, I couldn't.
regenerate
But I'm not
a
an
head.
immortal fucking werewolf!
No,
But
it's
he's not
like
immortal.
If,
He's just a big werewolf, I thought.
He's immortal, because he's been locked in that cave underwater for centuries.
Yeah.
right, but I mean, if you go with like a Highlander, cut off an immortal's head, and that's how they die.
I don't know Highlander.
Well, that's the rule they established.
Well, then how come,
I think
The
that
cunt
being immortal,
twins.
you can't like starve to death or like get diseases or drown or
yeah, you
maybe
can't
that's
die.
what they think. But that if you get your head cut off, like
Alright,
Yeah, because all the vampires are immortal, but if you shoot them with ultraviolet bullets,
alright, fair enough.
You know what I mean?
I'll
Yeah.
concede that. Then I have a further question for you. In Underworld 1,
yes,
yes,
we established that Michael
Mhm.
is a rare case
yeah,
because he can be a hybrid.
yes.
yeah, he's a direct descendant of the first immortal.
Just the first
I
immortal?
did not
or-
know that. Wow.
Okay, so is his ancestry vampire, or is his ancestry human, or is his okay, right.
The story of the first immortal goes that he gave birth. He had 3 kids. One was a vampire, one was a werewolf,
That's
and
right.
one was a man.
Okay. So,
Ah.
if that's
Cool.
the case, what is the plot of Underworld 2 again, Phoenix?
Marcus is after them because he's found out about
And what does Marcus become?
a vampire.
No. Marcus is a hybrid.
Who's Marcus again?
Marcus is the first vampire.
Marcus was the first
So
vampire.
he's the son of...
He's the son
Yeah.
of the first immortal.
However, in Underworld 2, in the opening scene, more or less at the close of Underworld 1, there's that dead werewolf in the chamber where all the old vampires sleep. And his
Sure.
blood trickles down into Marcus's little cocoon thingy,
Right.
which
Yeah,
wakes
that's
him
right.
up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
As a result, Marcus becomes a hybrid.
Does he? I thought he was just a rad vampire.
He's
'cause
just a rad vampire.
You drink lichen blood, you don't become the lichen.
I thought Viking blood was poison. Am I imagining that? I thought
I think you're imagining that.
Alright, then
He wasn't...
if he's...
Because Marcus is just a rad vampire.
Alright, then
With
how come...
spiky wings.
Yes.
Then how come other vampires don't get that? Why is he so special?
Because he's the first one.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
He's
Dracula.
he's the purest vampire.
He's the
Then
purest.
how come none of the fucking werewolves get... How come the big chief cunt werewolf doesn't get any special things? He's just a big dog.
Exactly.
Because I have not watched
I haven't
Underworld
watched-
2 in years.
He's just a big dog. He's just a big albino cunt of a dog.
Wait. But can he turn human?
No.
Well, then, there we go.
But
There we
the
go.
first
It's the
werewolves
same
couldn't.
thing.
No, because the first werewolves couldn't turn human either. Because Lucian is the first werewolf that can become a human, right? So therefore, that would mean that all the the first generation of vampires that come from Marcus have all got that cool spiky wing thing.
Yeah.
So why
Yeah.
the fuck didn't Davy Jones use that in Underworld 1? Be like, oh, I've got to fight Selene and cunt face Michael. I know what I'll do. I'll use my big spiky wings.
Wait, was he one of the first?
Yes.
He's pretty...
Oh, I
he's-
didn't know that.
Because in Underworld 2, in the
Underworld
little
2.
opening bit,
Oh, right. Yeah.
they're all on the horses and they catch
You know more about this than me, Ben.
Hmm.
I love Wonderworld, yeah.
Wonderworld!
Wonderworld.
So, my biggest problem with Underworld, because I like the
You've not
movie.
answered my question!
I stopped listening.
That's probably, I can't answer them, Ben.
It's that there's like 3 vampires. They're the most powerful vampires you can get. They're Marcus, Victor, and Amelia.
Yeah.
Right?
I didn't know the third one's name.
Amelia dies.
Like a bitch.
Exactly
Wait,
right.
how? Wait,
She's on a train because they're about to wake Marcus up.
what one's this one
Right?
again?
One.
Underworld 1.
Underworld 1.
Okay, here's
The
the
whole
plot.
story is
Yeah.
so sorry. They take out a vampire every 2 centuries, right?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
do
And then
a rotation.
they do a rotation where they take out one,
Oh, okay.
put
and then
2
put
to
her.
sleep.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
And Amelia is the vampire that's out, and in 2 days she's going to go in, and Marcus is going to be brought out.
Right, yeah.
But to do that, she has to go to the old country
Yeah.
in Hungary where they have all their vampires.
Yeah, where everyone
Because she's been in
lives,
the New
basically.
World, aka everywhere that isn't Hungary.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
She's on the train back. It's like 2 days from now she's going to be asleep and Marcus is going to wake up.
Right.
And then Selena's like, I don't want to wait for Marcus, man. I don't like Marcus.
Marcus
So
won't help me do what I want to do.
Yeah,
so I've
so
got to
she
wake up
wakes up
Victor,
Victor.
who
Oh,
has
that's
a
right,
who has
yeah.
a hard on for.
Yeah, exactly
Yeah,
right.
yeah, right, yeah.
And then Amelia's in a train and it's like the bodyguards are there ready to pick her up, except they're actually working with the bad guys.
Right.
And then like 3 werewolves come in
Yeah.
and kill everyone on that train, including Amelia.
The
And
most-
it's like Amelia's supposed to be the top 3 top
The most
3
powerful
vampires.
one of the third most powerful vampire walking
Ever.
the earth, if not ever,
I forget that.
at the
scene, but
peak
yeah.
of her power, because she's had a whole 2 centuries to store up her power before she has to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And she's taken out by a standard werewolf.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a bit silly.
Well, not a standard werewolf. It's the big dude that's like.
Oh, the big black guy with the sick coat.
Yeah, and the lowest voice ever.
Yeah.
Did you
Oh,
know
yeah,
they
he was
didn't
cool.
do any like editing on his voice or anything?
I did
That's
not.
just how he talks.
That's
Yeah,
badass.
It's awesome.
Wow. Imagine if you could sing with that silky voice.
But yeah, that's my least favorite thing of the Underworld movies. It's just how easy it was to kill Amelia. I was like, that's stupid.
So Marcus's plan,
Yeah.
because I hate Marcus.
Okay.
So his plan was, oh, I'm awake now. I'm gonna go get my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that he's been awake since they imprisoned his brother, right? Like this.
I mean, yeah, of
like
course,
this whole rotation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This whole rotation.
Wait, when did they imprison his brother?
At like centuries ago.
Yeah,
it's
well,
not
then-
determined. Like it's
He's
been a
Almost
long
definitely. I mean, he's been asleep for what, like
Even if
200 years.
even if he's
But
at the
he
back
should
of the
be-
thing to get to when Underworld takes place, he would have had to have woken up at least once.
Yeah.
And if his plan was to wake up and instantly go and find and get his brother, why didn't he the first time he woke up do what he needed to do to get the information to find his brother and then go and get his brother? Why did he wait?
Because, Ben, we wouldn't have a sequel otherwise.
Yeah, basically.
That's good. I don't want a sequel. This is a
Too
dumb
bad,
franchise.
there are
Well, you
5
got
of them.
In the
five.
Underworld video game, you know there's a cheat code where you can play the whole thing as a chicken.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. I'm not this. That's
Wait,
not a
you've
complaint.
played the Underworld video
I have,
game?
because
I had
guess
no
what?
idea that was a video game.
I've been a child. That's why I'm mad. Because it occurred to me, I went back on a nostalgia-fueled binge. I'm like, I'm gonna watch Underworld because I loved them when I was a teen. So I watched them all. I'm like, wow, this is fucking stupid.
So I watched it like a couple of months ago, and I was like, yeah, they're still
At
holds
least it's
up.
not as bad as Resident Evil. The movies,
God.
they're bad.
Yeah, but we've got to talk more about vampires.
I
still.
know. Just wanted to say that.
So, I mean, I'm just trying to think, like, because none of us have seen True Blood, right?
No.
I've seen maybe the first few episodes.
Yeah, I've seen the first episode.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Pardon you.
No.
Yes.
is that show any good?
It doesn't look it.
It's actually supposed to be pretty good, but I'm not into vampires,
Right. Okay.
so I don't watch it. So I don't watch Vampire Diaries. I don't watch.
No, Vampire Diaries is stupid.
It's like-
Sorry, anyone who likes it.
It's-
I do
I do
not
not
like
like
it.
If you dislike our opinion, please email us at fromahatpodcast@gmail.com.
And just say fuck you. I love Vampire Diaries.
Yeah,
We'll know what you mean. Purely because you just said it.
What's
Yeah.
another one? What's another
you were
vampire
not
show?
very like.
Alright, so we got Dracula, Nosferatu.
The Lost Boys, right?
I Lost Boys. I haven't seen Lost
right.
Boys.
It's actually really good.
I've heard.
Yeah, it's
I've
really
still
good.
not seen it.
It's got that child actor in it that everyone liked when he was a kid.
River Phoenix?
He was in the Goonies. Is it River Phoenix?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
River Phoenix wasn't in the Goonies,
He
was
was
he?
in
He was
Stand By
in-
Me.
Yeah, Stand By Me.
Stand By Me, good. Whatever
yeah,
his name is. Yeah.
River Phoenix.
Yeah.
So dead.
What other vampire
Not
things
dead.
are there?
Yes, he is.
He's dead.
Did he die?
Yeah,
Yeah.
ages ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Think of it like a heroin overdose.
Really? Oh,
Keep
wow.
up, John. God.
Damn. God, I thought he was like, because he did like 3 Lost Boy movies,
Yeah.
and the third one, so bad. It's so bad. It's when he's an adult, and he does it when he's an adult.
But why did anyone watch the third one?
I did, just because it was on like at 12 o'clock at night on TV. I watched it.
Fair.
He lost his acting skills, basically.
That happens when you're a child actor.
Yeah, he was good as a child actor, but he was amazing.
But yeah. I'm just trying to think of like the coolest vampire there is, but Dracula is like so clearly the coolest vampire.
He is the coolest. He is the vampire.
He's the
Yeah.
Mac Daddy.
Yeah.
Does anyone hate Van Helsing, that movie? Because
No,
I love that
I love
movie.
it. I think it's great.
Everyone hates it.
I think
I'm
it's
like,
fine.
I think it's awesome, and I love it, and I don't care that it's stupid.
I think it's a bad movie, but that in no way changes the
No.
fact that I love it.
Yeah, me too. I love it so
I think
much.
it's fine.
Yep.
It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not the best thing I've ever seen. The video game is shit.
Of course.
I never play movie video games.
I do.
Oh,
no,
God, no.
I'm just trying to think of. I played Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I played
on the Wii.
Wanted, and that was
Wow.
Is
Yeah,
that a video game?
yeah, it's like Guitar Hero,
Okay.
except with songs covered by the Chipmunks.
That sounds terrible.
So it's just pop songs with high voices.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Remember that was a
Neither-
thing in
Yeah. Neither of you have
School.
seen Helsing, have you?
Helsing.
Oh, I've
Oh,
seen
the-
the
anime.
abridged.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. Not all of it, but I've seen it.
Okay, what do you think of that? Because I think he's... Well,
It's pretty rad.
Alucard
Okay.
is just Dracula, but I
Yeah.
think he's the
It's
best.
Yeah.
not,
okay, yeah, I
he's not
forgot about
Dracula.
him.
His name is spelt backwards.
It's a pretty good show.
They reference these basically... They constantly are pointing out, like, he's clearly Dracula.
But if you like that kind of like old kind of, is it 90s?
No.
You know what I mean? Like the style of it, it's like kind of
Well, there's two. There's Ultimate, which is like the
Ultimate.
good one.
Yeah.
They
I like both.
did it all.
yeah. I haven't really seen much of Ultimate. I've seen the old.
It's a lot more
I've
violent.
not seen that one.
Yeah, it's actually
I've only
pretty
seen
good.
Ultimate.
Yeah.
because Ultimate's the OVA with all the blood and violence.
Yeah, the
Like-
Nazis and shit, isn't it?
Yeah. Nazis!
Nazis.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen the abridged version.
No, they're werewolves. And...
Oh, werewolves, are they? Oh, okay.
Well, actually, no, they're some of them are werewolves, some of them are vampires.
I thought there was zombies or something in it as well.
They got ghouls, because when you get bit by a
ghouls,
zombie...
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
I'm an idiot.
Yes.
The best vampires are the Bounce from Bleach.
Oh, fuck you! You can go fuck yourself.
You know what? I think Bleach is one of the worst animes I've
What?
ever watched.
It's so good.
No, it's not. Because after Ichigo saves, what's her name? Rukia.
Yeah.
And she doesn't thank him, and she's like, I can save myself.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
It's like,
It
I
goes
know you
crap.
can, but I fucking did you a solid,
goes
you
crap.
cunt.
she definitely could.
It's kind of like the same with
Couldn't
Naruto as well. Shippuden when it goes to the ninja war.
I'm not that far into it yet.
It's just too much.
It's
for
just
me.
too much filler.
Look,
right? Like,
But that's the
a lot
same
of-
thing. Bleach. It's too much filler. Anyway, but yeah, the bounce is
I
terrible.
loved it. Everyone hates
Hated
it. Everyone's like, it goes for so long. I watched it all in like 2 days.
Dude, I missed 10 episodes, and I still knew what was going on in the
They
bounce.
made me watch The Bounce.
It was really funny.
They made me watch The Bounce, and then when I was finished, I'm like, why did you make me do that, guys? And they're like, no reason. Like,
So
you cunts.
Yeah.
For the uninformed, the Bounce are basically anime vampires with special weapons, and they fight Grim Reapers, and also
It's kind of silly when you
not
think about
Grim
it.
Reapers.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
All anime is silly when you think about it, John.
And they're after a girl, and one of the not Grim Reapers like kind of falls in love with the girl.
I can't remember the story at all.
Um,
Kind of just forgot about it.
it's pretty silly, but there are some rad fights. So if you're ever in the mood for like anime, I recommend Bleach, the Bounce section.
No.
And on that bad recommendation, I've been Ben.
I've been John. Don't watch the bounce.
There, I've been Phoenix.
Fucking hell. Why? Why would you bring up The Bounce?
Bad things with
Why would you do that?
I wanna do real bad things with you.
To contact Phoenix and Ben, email them at fromahat@gmail.com or go to our Facebook or Twitter. Links are in the description.